Hey everyone, welcome to my video. So I'm doing a review on a new product that's just come out. I received it in the Priceline skincare bag promotion that was just on. So here it is here. It's the ModelCo brand, which originally used to just do makeup, but now they're branching out into skincare. I've tried their cleanser before and it seemed quite nice. So this looks like just a normal sheet mask that you usually find that is predominantly in Korean skincare brands. But in fact, these little babies up here are actually sachets, and this is a 3-step system. So step 1 is a daily foaming cleanser. Step 2 is a boosting ampule serum, so it's a serum. And then the third one is in fact the sheet mask. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to trial them on camera and give you my impression on how I think it performs. So just before I do that, I'll show you that I've looked up this product on Priceline's website. So here it is here. Probably can't see it that well, but down the bottom. So the price is usually $12.99. Bearing in mind it's a one-use product, so it's a little bit expensive if you think of it from that regard, but I guess it's meant to be sort of like a nice treatment for your skin. But right now it is $10.39 as of the end of, what are we, June. I'm running a month ahead. Anyway, so also with the packaging, it has a little serrated edge, so you can just pull apart each step, and that way you're not going to get things mixed up, and if you have a little bit of spillage of product, it's not going to seep out and just be very annoying. So step 1 is I'm going to use the daily foaming cleanser. So here it is here. It's a little bit reflecty with my studio light. On the back here it has a little nice sticker saying cruelty free. That's always a really nice bonus. So on the back of the sheet mask packaging, it has the instructions, so it's 1, 2, 3. So step 1, daily foaming cleanser. It's formulated with fine tiny beads. That doesn't sound good, that sounds like microbeads. To effectively remove dead skin cells and prepare skin to absorb mask nutrients and moisture. Gently massage into the face and work into a lather. Rinse off with lukewarm water. So I've got a little, my face is quite clean now. I've already cleansed earlier, but I've just left it, it's not moisturized or anything. So what I'm going to do is just get some hot water, which will turn lukewarm very quickly because it's quite cold today. So I'm just using a Safeway $2 microfiber face washer. If you haven't invested in one, I highly recommend them. $2 is crazy. They do stain a little bit after a while. It's much of a muchness. This is very clean. I guess if I was to bleach it, it would go white again. I'm not fussed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is there's a little edge here. Just going to, okay. In first impression, my hands are already wet. Most girls would be. I can't freaking open the thing. I brought along my trusty Aldi scissors. Just going to squish down all the products so that way none of it comes out and I don't waste any of it. Interestingly, this one serving is 1.5 ml. So just cutting that off. I'm just going to wet my skin a bit more now because it's no longer that wet. It'd be good to use this in the shower. Start off in the shower and then jump out and go with the second step and the third step. Okay, it is kind of a pearl cream. Just going to rub it to my hands. Oh, okay. It's so weird. Usually in a sachet you'd have like a cream that is just very smooth and silky. First impressions, I'm like, wow. It's grainy. Why is it grainy? My mind went to like emergency of, oh my god, it's off, or there's dirt or something and I've mixed it in. So look, I'm just trying to, as suggested on the back, lather it in. Don't want to get it into my eyes. I'm aware my skin is drying a little bit right now. I think I've mostly got all of the skin. I'm not going to go down to my neck. My neck is, I don't think I need to bother. It's a neck. I'll probably like 20 years from now, why didn't I bother with my neck? Okay, so now I'm going to rinse. this really, now I've just added water, this really foams up. I would recommend if you are going to try this, you might want to do this in the shower or in a bath, somewhere where you've got access to a lot of water. Obviously in front of the camera is not ideal. As soon as I washed my face though, I suddenly reminded of how white I am. Look how pale. I don't mind. Okay. So, in terms of how my skin feels right now, very, very clean. Like, sort of like, you know when you clean, say, a plate in the sink and you've washed it and it goes, that's how I feel I could easily make my skin sound right now with just rubbing the cloth against it. So now I'm going to jump up to step 2. Here we go. It's the Boosting Ampoule Serum. It has ingredients on one side. Again, it's 1.5 mil. No instructions. I think it'd be good to have the instructions on the little individual steps as well as on the big sheet mask. I think they could easily redo the design and change it, but whatevs. So step 2, highly concentrated ampoule serum amplifies hydration and skin radiance. That's what I'm wanting. Yep. Apply ampoule to the entire face and neck prior to using face mask. Gently tap into skin to absorb. Wicked. So now my hands are a little bit dry. I'm going to try and... Okay, cool. So this time it's easier to open. But again, it's quite a... It's a really thick... I'm going to grab the scissors so it's neater. It's just a really thick aluminium that the packaging is made from. So the oil or the serum just smells like a normal serum, nothing really special about it. So I have to gently pat in and let it absorb into the skin. Wonder how long. It doesn't really say completely absorb. Serums can take a while to actually absorb completely into your skin. Well, you know I'm going to go down the neck. Alright. So yeah, on the instructions it does say, gently tap into skin to absorb. What does that mean? Am I gently slapping myself in the face like, oh, it's actually got a little bit sticky. I don't particularly want to touch it. And it actually has a feeling that my skin is absorbing it already. Huh. Anyway, I'm going to read ahead to step 3, which is this big sachet here. Place mask squarely on the entire face, smoothing to fit the curves of the face, adjusting around eyes, nose and mouth. Leave on for 15 to 20 minutes to lock in the benefits of the Revital Serum, longer for maximum absorption. To remove, peel off the mask and gently dab any excess liquid into skin. Do not rinse. Discard the mask after single use. Do not flush. I like that last bit. So down the bottom is actually of the packaging, so it's upside down right now, is where that little edge is that I need to peel across. So I'm going to grab my scissors. Make sure it's all squished down. Last thing I want to do is cut through a sheet mask. I'm going to cut up. I feel like it's a little bit too close, and gravity and such, I feel like it could end up going down. I don't know how well that's designed. So down the very bottom is still sealed. It's not the easiest to get into. Whoops. So the sheet mask itself has got liquid inside. It's more of a gel, I should say, and it's very jelly-ish, slimy. It feels a lot, and there's still gel left inside. I'm going to leave that. It feels a lot like the serum. I do wonder whether the serum step is needed when I'm going ahead with this step. My face does feel a little bit tight at the moment. Sheet masks are messy. Okay. And time to put on the serial killer mask. It's quite a woven texture. Doesn't that look terrible? Alright. Actually smells like a little bit of a sweet soap. Oh, so cold. And I even put it in the fridge before I did this. This is not something I want to film forever, hey. Okay, so I'm just pushing it all down, making sure that every bit on my face has contact. Initially there's a slight stinging around my nose, and it may just be because I'm fighting for a bit of a cold at the moment, so it may just be where I've been blowing my nose, that my skin's a little bit sensitive. Apart from that, I'm just going to blend it down a bit. This is how it looks. Fancy, fancy. Closer. You can see my little scar from a blemish that's healing underneath there. And now that I've got this on my face, I'm just going to go watch Netflix for about 15 to 20 minutes and rub the excess on my skin, because you know what, it's part of the product, I shouldn't throw it out. And then I'll come back, I'll remove it, and then I'll give you updates. So bye for now. Hey everyone, good morning. It is now the morning after I applied the face mask. Still fighting off a cold, me. But otherwise my skin, I had to say the serum that was left over after the sheet mask was removed did absorb fairly quickly, but not like too quickly. So I did find that when I went to bed a few hours later, that my face wasn't sticky or excessively oily. If anything, I felt like perhaps I could have put a night cream on top of that, but I didn't want to deviate from the instructions on the packaging, so went ahead, and now I've woken up. My skin next morning feels, to be honest, like it felt really soft when I first got up, and I thought, oh, that feels nice, but now it's starting to feel a little bit oily, and I wonder if that's maybe a side effect of my skin not being as hydrated as it would usually be during the night. So look, it is in fact about 10 o'clock now, and I have already gone down to the shops, done my groceries, come back, and so I've given the skincare a real run. Would I repurchase? No, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's a little gimmicky. I think it's fun if you're having like a summer party, having some, you know, a girls' night or something, where you want to pamper yourself and do something that felt a little indulgent. Because there are the 3 steps, it does feel like it is, psychologically it feels like it's doing something, but the reality of it is, for me, it's done nothing really for my skin, and I don't really notice any benefit. My skin looks normal. If anything, it seems to have not suited my skin as well as my normal skincare routine does. So yeah, fun review. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll be back soon for another video, so bye for now. Hey, I'm back. It's been about 20 minutes. This is how it sort of has settled on my face. You can see there's creases. The problem I've always found with these masks is that this bit here always goes bleh and goes into your mouth, and it's really annoying because I'm sitting there and I usually like to have a glass of water, a cup of tea, something just to drink, and you can't do that if you don't want to inevitably taste the mask that's on your face. So I'm going to peel it off. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I'm just going to try and be elegant because I'm on camera. So it's still quite full of product. As you can see, my skin definitely has it on there still. What the instructions said were to just gently pat it in. I'm just going to try and make sure that I've got an even coverage, which I probably already have. And what I'm then going to do is just leave it to absorb. It's quite a while. I'm quite a while off going to bed, and I then will report back and let you know final thoughts in terms of how it treats my skin and whether I notice any real difference, especially when you're going ahead and buying this and you're spending about $12 on a mask. Is it as good as going to, say, going to see a beautician and having a facial? We'll see. Alright, I'll see you in a few hours. Bye for now.